Hello everyone, this is the screencast for homework 2, sticky notes. As you can see, this is the finished product. When you get your starter code, you're going to be given the HTML, and well, the HTML contains the layout and all the styling because this is styled with Tailwind CSS. So you will get a UI that looks like this, but it doesn't have much of the functionalities that are needed for the application. The version that you're looking right now is the finished version, so I'm going to show you some of the functionalities of it. You're going to have this area where you can write notes. So I'm going to write notes that are more so like to-dos. So buy milk, buy bread, buy coffee. And notice that as I write the notes, they sort of get laid out in this sticky note style, and they're being laid out in a grid. And if I continue adding more, like another note, again, and so you can see that this is a grid, and the last note is, well, the last note that you created, and the first one is the first one. Now what we can do here is that if we were to go over any of these notes and hover the mouse on top left corner, you're going to see this trash can icon, right? It appears when you hover the mouse over it, and if you click on it, it deletes that note. Okay, now here's another thing you can do. If you go over any of these and double click on them, then you can edit them. So you can change this to something like buy jam, and when you hit enter, it saves this. If I double click and press escape, it just escapes without changing it. If I double click and go and click outside, again it saves it and goes outside. So for example, let's rename this with a capital buy and click outside, so you can see that the changes persist. The other thing you can do is that if you were to write multi-line notes, you could use shift enter to write multi-line code. So this shift enter is a multi-line note, and then you hit enter, and notice that the format persists. And I can go and double click and edit this a little. Maybe I want to bring like is a, so shift enter and then regular enter, so this is saved. Go ahead and bring it back, and again hit enter, this is saved. You can go and change any of these, shift enter, shift enter, shift enter, enter. There you go. So this is more or less the functionality of the application, and so it follows closely with the to-do app that is described in the course lecture notes, and it uses many of the same patterns that is exhibited in that lecture note. In that particular lecture note, we use 3 different style of programming, 3 different paradigm of programming to build the application. The one that you're supposed to be building for this homework, you should follow functional programming paradigm. And with that, I hope you enjoy working with this application. If you have any question or concern, make sure to reach out to us on the discussion board.